Now, Army-Navy is going to be played in 5 different cities over the next 5 years, all along the East Coast. Army-Navy will now be played, it was announced, in stadiums near Boston, Washington, Baltimore, New York, and Philadelphia. Both schools announced in a press release on Wednesday. Foxborough will host in 2023. They'll have a game in Landover in 2024, Baltimore in 25, East Rutherford in 26, and then Philadelphia in 27, and CBS will have the broadcast for all 5 of those games.
So 4 good stadiums in Landover, Maryland.
Yeah. How do they keep getting gigs? I don't know. But what do y'all think? I mean, that's a traditional game that closes the college football season, regular season.
Every
basically.
one of those cities makes sense. I don't know if they'll ever go too far west, but Philadelphia and Baltimore, and Washington, and all those places, it makes sense. I mean, the United States Naval Academy is in Annapolis, Maryland. The U.S. West Point is in New York. So I love that they're doing that. I really do.
Well, and there's a few more details. That 2023 game, which will be in the Boston area, that will coincide with the 250th anniversary of the Boston Tea Party. So there's that little history. Also, the 225th anniversary of the USS Constitution's maiden voyage. It will also be the first time Army-Navy has been played in New England, and Navy will serve as the home team. The Washington game will host the 2024. That will mark the 125th game in the series, known as America's Game, so they'll have it in the nation's capital area. Only the second time that will have been played in D.C., first time since 2011. And then there was another tie-in, the Baltimore game in 2025, Fort McHenry, the site where Francis Scott Key penned the lyrics to the national anthem. So they really kind of thought this out on a historical level as well to coincide with some interesting anniversaries, and so that will be the backdrop, and they've had the game previously 6 times in the Baltimore area, but this will be the first time since 2016. So, yeah, a lot of interesting details as far as Army-Navy now traveling around a bit.
Now listen, let me give you a little Boston tourism pro tip on the Boston Tea Party, since it's the thing. You can go to the spot in Boston Harbor where the Boston Tea Party was, and they have a replica ship. And part of the thing you can do, it's tied onto ropes, but you can throw, tea into the harbor so you can feel like the revolutionaries were. And I just got to tell you, it was not as satisfying as I thought it would be. I didn't really feel like I was sticking it to the man.
Well, I'm thirsty.
just throw this box of tea.
None of that, any of those things that happened back then, none of those are tied into mascots, are they?
No, I hope not. But yeah, threw it in the harbor, and then I thought, well, I did that.
Good for you. You're a part of history.
Elsewhere, NBA tonight, you've got